Morning students, today we will start a new chapter number 13, limits and derivatives. This is one of the important chapter ever because the concept will carry in class 12th also. So first look at about the limits. What is limit? So I put one easy example to you, try to understand. First of all, I tell you that limit have a small sign, lim, L-I-M, lim, and this is suppose any function of x or any term of x where this is looking like x tends to a. This symbol is tends to x, it reads x tends to a, and it means that x is reaching up to a. I will tell you slowly the meaning of that x tends to a. What is the difference between x equal to a or x tends to a? Both are different. I tell you one small meaning of this particular symbol. Look at, I again tell you that x equal to a meaning x is equal to a or x is exactly equal to a. We can put x equal to exactly a. But x tends to a meaning x is reaching near and near to a. X is reaching towards near and near to a. What is its meaning? Again I put one example to you. Suppose it is x plus 2 and it is x tends to 1. And try to understand this meaning. X tends to 1 and this is x plus 2. If you will focus, what is its value? So you cannot put x equal to 1 here. But first of all, you should know the concept. It means that x is equal to 1. It means, suppose I am writing in 2 here for convenience. So x tends to 2 and it is x plus 1. We are going to find its value. The meaning of limit is x is reaching to 2. And what its meaning? Try to understand. This is the number line. Suppose it is 2 and x is reaching to 2. X is reaching to 2. The question is from where the x is coming to 2. We have two directions. Left direction, right direction. So one by one I will tell you both. Suppose it is 3 and it is 1. It is 0 suppose. So I just make a column. Try to understand this. I put some values of x and will try the value of f of x. This is my f of x. And I am telling you that x is reaching to 2. X is reaching to 2 from which direction? So I am first taking that x is reaching to 2 from the left direction. So what about that? You know, it is 1. When it is x is reaching to 2 from the left direction, it will be nearest suppose 1.9. So x suppose 1.9. So what is the value of function? Put here 1.1, 1.9 and 2.9. X is reaching again very near to 2. X is not equal to 2, but x is reaching to 2 from the left direction. So when I put this nearest value, it will be 1.99. So it will be 2.99. When I put 1.99 here, I will get a 2.99. So when again this will go near and near to 2, suppose 1.999. So answer will be 2.999. So this way will never end. And when you will place 1.9999 infinite time 99 there. When you will put in x plus 1, you will have a 2 plus 999. How many times? Infinite time. What do you think? Your answer is 2.999 infinite time, lastly considered as 3. Because 2.9999 infinite time, lastly considered as 3. Meaning your answer is 3. So it means that when x reaches from left-hand direction, to 2, your answer is 3. Actually, what happened? If you will put directly x equal to 2, 2 plus 1 is still 3. And it can be now possible that if you can directly put x equal to 2. Well, you are thinking right now that why we have seen all this when we could put x equal to 2 directly. But this is an actual concept. I tell you x tends to 2, meaning x is not equal to 2. But lastly we considered that after putting 2 we get the same answer. So this is the thing. But this is a when x is reaches to 2 from the left direction, this limit called left hand limit. This limit called left hand limit. Try to understand. This limit called left hand limit, and this can be shown by limit x tends to 2 minus f of x. So whatever the function it was. This symbol 2 minus says x is reaching to 2 from the left direction. Okay, now I will tell you one more thing. One more column. These column I will tell you, but after drawing the picture. Can you see? When x is reaching from the right direction. And again I will make a sofa picture. Now put nearest value to 2, from the right direction when this x is approaching to 2. Suppose it is 2.01. It is just 2.01 and it is the after value of 2. When x is reaching from the right direction to 2, x will attain the value 2.01. When you will put here 2.01, it will be 3.01. When this will be more near, it is 2.001. Your answer is 3.001 after putting here. When it is again much near, you will have a 2.001. Here the value. So answer is 3.001, and this will go infinite. You will have lastly when you will put 2 point infinite times 0 and 1, you will have a 3 point infinite times 0 and 1. One can understand that 3 point infinite 0, it means 1 have a no sense, because after decimal at the infinite position, if 1 is there, there is no meaning. So your answer will be called 3. So this is answer again 3. When x is reaching from the right direction, it calls a right hand limit, and that time answer is again same, and right hand limit is given by x 2 plus, and 2 plus meaning x is reaching to 2 from the right direction. These two terminologies are really excellent terminologies. Try to understand. X tends to 2 meaning x is approaching to 2, and the meaning of x tends to 2 is not x equal to 2. Both have a different meaning. But lastly, we will put x equal tends to 2 mean x equal to 2. It is considerable. Okay, so this was a simple concept of limit. Now I will tell you some more thing about that. Try to understand. Again I speak something about x tends to a f of x. I ask you, what is its answer? You know that the answer is x tends to a. When I put here directly, just considerable it is. So your answer is f of a. X tends to a. Initially I taught you that x equal to a and x tends to a both are different things. So we want to look that when x is approaching to a from both direction, answer should come f of a, and that we know it. But now look at again that how we can prove it. Look at first I take a right hand limit. You know it. When x is reaching to a from both direction, right and left, answer will be f of a. So we will look at. First we will take a right hand limit. Right hand limit meaning x tends to a plus. This means that x is reaching to a from the right direction. Look at I tell you. Suppose it is here. It is a and it is x. And x is reaching from the a towards the a from the right direction. It means that x is reaching to a slowly and slowly. Suppose this gap is h. And again I tell you something. Try to understand that answer should be f of a. This means limit x tends to a plus, meaning x is approaching to a from the right direction, and this is my function. And I will apply the right limit on that. Answer should be f of a. How we can apply? Look at I tell you. In last I took some example 2.00 and something like that. Okay, this time it is not such kind of example, symbolic example it is. So try to understand. I tell you something. It is x tends to a plus. Can you see the scenario? This is 0. This distance is a. This distance is h, and this distance is x. So can you see picture and tell x is equal to, so x is meaning, can you see the head? This is my x, this is a, and this is h. So a plus h equal to x. A plus h. This is simple. So x equal equal to a plus h. Try to remember from here, x equal to a plus h. Okay, now when I have written it, I want to replace this in h. How we can replace? Can you see? When I say when h is getting 0, what will happen? When h is getting 0, it means approaching. H is being 0. H is getting less and less and less. When h will get less, can you see my finger? That this thumb is fixed, but a is moving. X is moving. This x is reaching to a from the right direction. Your h is this one. Now when x will approach to a, h will reduce. When x will approach to a, h will reduce. When x is approaching to a, h will reduce. Whole meaning, when h is being 0, x will slowly goes to a. X will slowly goes to a from which direction? Right direction. Try to understand. This is your h. When h is getting 0, meaning x is slowly approaching to a. H is getting 0, meaning x is approaching to a from the right direction. And that only the thing I wanted to share with you, that this thing I will change in h. How we can look at it? This was x tends to a plus, now it is x tends to a plus. So instead of that term, I will write x tends to 0. Because both are equal term. And instead of x, I will write a plus h. Look at a plus h. So term has been changed in h. Now lastly, you know it, h tends to 0, h is approaching to 0. Lastly, we consider that h gets 0. When h gets 0, we can consider assume. So when h gets 0, f of a plus 0 will be there, and the answer is f of a. But I taught you that it will be f of a, and you have got it. So this is the thing which you have to make the habit to understand about this, that what is right hand limit. Same as left hand limit. Can you see? When x tends to a minus f of x is there, it was a right hand limit. I am taking left hand limit. This is very good concept. This time what will happen? Look at, I tell you, this was a. Suppose it is 0, and this is your a, and x is reaching from the left direction. It is maintaining the gap h. Now what will happen? I taught you here x equal to a plus h. Consider by picture we can understand. Here what will come? X is equal to a minus h. X is equal to a minus h. Can you see the picture? X, this is x. A, this is a. And h, this is h. So a minus h will be x. You have got it. Now again I speak something. When h will go to 0, what will happen? When h is tending to 0, can you see my finger? This index finger is a, which is constant, and this thumb is x, which is movable. So when x is coming to a, h will get 0, and x reaches to a from the left direction. So when x will reaches to a from the left direction, it is given by x tends to a minus. And this time this will change as limit x tends to a minus will change by h tends to 0, and instead of x you have a minus h. When h gets 0 here, ultimately consider that h tends to 0 will have answer a minus 0. So your answer is f of a. So answer is ultimately f of a, no matter whether you use the right hand limit or left hand limit. Now you are thinking why we have used these two critical things when we were getting direct answer x tends to a, f of x equal to f of a by putting x equal to a. But this is very important thing whenever you will be asked show the existence of limit. Let me write one sentence. We have seen two things, the right hand limit and left hand limit. I would speak something. When left hand limit and right hand limit are equal, it is called limit is exist. Limit is exist. And when left hand limit and right hand limit are not equal, or sometimes if happen, right hand limit or left hand limit, anyone if coming infinite, suppose right hand limit or left hand limit is coming infinite, it means it is not exist, limit is not exist. Or sometime suppose its answer is coming 2, its answer is coming 3. Again we say both are not equal, meaning limit is not exist. So keep remember these two sentences. When both limits are equal, limit is exist. When both limits are not equal or coming infinite, it means limit does not exist. Okay, so these were the concept. Whenever you will be told to find the existence of limit, you will go through this. Let me speak something about questions. So I will tell you one by one the thing. Some discussion I want to make here. Please try to understand. If I ask you, find the or show the existence of limit x tends to 2, x square plus 3. This is my question. Show the existence of limit, this one. So what is the meaning of existence? You have to go for two limits, right hand limit and left hand limit. So I tell you that how we can consider this. Okay, first of all I take a right hand limit. And this is written by x tends to 2 plus function. What you will do now? I have something to tell you. Try to understand. Last time it was x tends to a plus and function. Then I made a picture. So this time I won't make picture. I won't make number line. That time I wrote x equal to a plus h. You remember? This time I will write x is equal to 2 plus h. This time I will let because this time I don't have a picture. So let x equal to 2 plus h. That after writing that, what I wrote, you remember, when h will go to 0, what will happen? X will reach to a from which direction? The limit is the right, meaning right direction. Same I am writing here. When h will go to 0, what will happen when h will go to 0? X will reach to 2. From which direction? Right direction. Directly we will write. And we will be more shorter in after some practice in some example. We will be more shorter. But this time, student, you need not make a picture, but we'll go through direct method. This x tends to 2 plus, I will write h tends to 0. And because by this doing so, you will change all the term of x in h. So this x tends to 2 plus, you will write h tends to 0. This x will be 2 plus h whole square plus 3. Instead of x, you will write 2 plus h whole square plus 3. Now put h equal to 0 all the way. You will get 2 plus 0 whole square plus 3. 2 plus 0 whole square plus 3. 2 2s are 4. 4 and 3 7. So this is what right hand limit. Now same way I will go on left hand limit. Limit x tends to 2 minus question function. Now write same thing. Let what you will write? X equal to 2 minus h. This time it was plus h. So I write same thing. When h will go to 0, what will happen? When h will go to 0, x will go to 2. But which direction? Left direction. Because it is left hand limit. And whole meaning is this will change as h tends to 0. And instead of x, what you will write? 2 minus h. So 2 minus h whole square plus 3 you will write. Then h tends to 0, you will put 2 2s are 4 and 3. 2 minus 0 square plus 3 and this is 7. What happened? Both limits are equal, meaning limit is exist. So student, this is a way of doing so. You can understand. This is all called existence of limit. We have done it. Now, you have seen the example. Now let me speak something about the condition. Suppose my question is x square plus 2, x plus 2 and x less than suppose 3 coming here, and I write here x minus 2 and x greater than 3 and x equal to 3, suppose it is a 5. This is my question. Now you will look at the question is bit different. Last question was changed, this question is changed. But this is beautiful one. How it is so? Because a function is coming in some different style. When x less than 3, the function is this one, it will be taken. When x greater than 3, function will be taken this one. This is right now not important. Still I have written. And you are told to show the existence of limit x tends to 3 function. This is my question, meaning my limit is 3 and I want to show that. Okay, let me speak what will happen. Don't worry, first go left hand side, left hand limit. Okay, you have written 3 minus function. You will write and you will begin yourself right here. X tends to 3 minus function, you are taking left hand limit. The major question is what you will write function. This or this. This will not come, it is exactly 3, so that this or this. This is a good question. So let me speak something about picture. It means x is coming to 3 from the left direction. X is coming to 3 from the left direction. When you see the picture, when x will come to 3 from the left direction, can you see the number line? This time x will less than 3 because x is coming from the left direction. And when x will attain this position, can you see the picture? This time this x will less than 3 because it is left side. So x less than 3 is this one. So I will choose this function. This one. The thing which I wanted to share with you, this is the function was important to choose. X tends to 3 minus the function. What will be the function? This or this. So keep remember, when left hand limit is chosen, x less than 3 has been chosen. Now this is x tends to 3. X tends to 3 minus, it means x is coming to 3 from the negative side. This time you make a trick in your mind that when x less than 3, for that particular or corresponding function for that, x plus 2 will be taken. And after it you know the method. I tell you the shortcut also. You know what we used to do? We write let x is equal to 3 minus h. Then after what we say? When h goes to 0, x will go to 3 from which direction? Left direction. And then this will change as h tends to 0 and instead of x you will write 3 minus h plus 2. So student, this is a so-called method. Now make a little change habit and this will be useful to you in class 12th also. You can drop these two terms. You can drop these two terms, you can skip these two and you can jump right here. Meaning you can write x tends to 3 as h tends to 0 and instead of x you can write 3 minus h. 3 minus h. Okay, if you are not comfortable you can do the whole method. H tends to 0 will put here, 3 and 2 will be 5. 5. This is a left hand limit when I am on a right hand limit. This is my function. So again the question lies here that what is a function value? This or this. So it means x tends to 3 plus. Now this is my 3 and x is coming from the right direction. When you will see simple number line, you will feel that x is greater than 3 because x is that side. So x greater than 3 meaning this is. And the function will be chosen this one. Like that. When you will change to this in h tends to 0, you will have instead of x is right like that. Let x is equal to 3 plus h. When h goes to 0, x will go to 3 from plus direction. Then as I taught you just early that you can drop these two terms and you can write directly this term. How you can write? Make a habit to change this in h tends to 0. Instead of x you write 3 plus h. This time it was a minus. 3 minus h I wrote. 3 plus h and minus 2. What answer? H tends to 0 will be here. 3 minus 2 is a 1. What happened? This is 5, this is 1. Limit does not exist. This is a way of doing question. So try to understand the nature of the question also. This will come often. One more thing and one more idea I want to give over this, and questions will be started from tomorrow. One more question I want to write here, that suppose function is coming x plus 3 when x not equal to 5, when x equal to 5 it is 3. 8 suppose. This is the question. This is the question. The question is, what is the existence of limit x tends to 5 function? This is my question. We want to show the existence of limit. So again a beautiful thing is coming. The right hand limit will be taken here. The right hand limit will be taken here. X tends to 5 plus function. This is the question. Now my question is, what is function? So this or this. So I tell you one thing, again make a picture. This is x tends to 5. This is my 5. X tends to 5 from positive direction, right direction. Suppose x is here and x is reaching to 5 from the right direction. Can you see the picture? Can you see the picture? X is coming to 5, not equal to 5. X is coming to 5 but not equal to 5. X is coming slowly to 5, but ultimately x will never equal to 5. So x is never equal to 5, x is not equal to 5, meaning you will take x plus 3. You will take x plus 3 and solve it. Use a shortcut, don't let or something like that. Write it h tends to 0. It's a shortcut now. 2 steps are not, I'm leaving. And instead of x, you write 5 plus h. 5 plus h and plus 3. Your answer is h tends to 0, 5 and 3, 8. This is my right hand limit. When you go to left hand limit now, limit x tends to 5 minus function. Again my question is, what is function? So x is coming to 5 from left direction. This time x is here, which is coming to front from the left direction. Even x is coming near and near to the 5, but ultimately I would say x and 5 are not same. Because x is reaching to 5. So x and 5 will not finally same. So x and 5 are not same. Again the same function will be coming. So in this case, function is same. Again I will use the shortcut. I will write h tends to 0. And instead of x, I will write 5 minus h. So please make a habit to write direct answer. Always this changes h tends to 0, h tends to 0. Instead of x, it will be 5 plus h, it will be 5 minus h. And h tends to 0, 5 and 3, 8. Wow, these two answers same, it means some limit is exist. So this was the whole concept of limit. From tomorrow, I will put some methods of limit and questions of limit of existence. So till here, do the practice, watch the video 2 or 3 times, you will definitely understand all. Thank you.